All right, hello everybody, and happy Wednesday. Welcome back. I am your GM for the evening, Richard, and I am joined by Rick, Mike, Nina, and Steve. Together, we are Recall Knowledge, a bunch of 5e vets crit fumbling our way through learning Star Wars. Yes, indeed, we are back with Fantasy Flight Star Wars Force and Destiny, the beginner box game, with our third and penultimate episode for this adventure. We're glad to have you back. We are live tonight. And before we begin, we have a few announcements, I believe. Steve?
Oh, just right into it, huh? Just throw me to the
Right into it, yep.
All right. 1 second. Hi, everyone. It's Crazy Steve of Crazy Steve's Discount Emporium. Recently relocated to Spinter thanks to some misunderstandings in Coruscant. We have partnered with Molten Hosting to bring you the craziest hosting deals in the galaxy. Right now, Crazy Steve is slashing the prices, like Anakin facing some younglings, giving all new users a full month for free. That's right. If you're looking to host your Foundry VTT server in a galaxy far, far away, look no further than Molten Hosting. If you, like me, have been force relocated to an outer rim planet and your ping to Coruscant is a little too slow for comfort, Molten Hosting provides servers central to wherever in the galaxy you may be. Getting shaken down by the daimyo on Tatooine? No problem. This is the way. Hiding from the Empire on the moon of Endor? Yip-cha! Molten Hosting is there. Stuck under the water on Naboo? Misa have a servers near Yusa? That's right, Molten Hosting is hotter than Anakin on Mustafar. So don't give up the high ground, and instead head on over to moltenhosting.com to sign up today. Use code RECALLKNOWLEDGE, that's one word, at checkout for your first month free on Crazy Steve of Crazy Steve's Discount Emporium. Sign up today before I'm forced to relocate again. Richard, back to you!
Thanks, Crazy Steve. I think that's it, guys. I don't think we can top that. I think we just call it there. I think if that's it, without further ado, let's jump into tonight's episode of Star Wars Force and Destiny. Episode
3, baby!
Episode 3, Face of the Fallen. After crossing the bridge that separated the eastern and western halves of the valley, the heroes successfully cleansed the dark side influence from the forest center in the hopes that this would help weaken the captor of their mentor. Now the heroes must charge into the lost Jedi Temple at the top of Mount Telek and come face to face with their foe, Malfax. If they can defeat him, they will save not only their friend Hethan Romund, but the entire valley from the influence of the dark side of the Force. A scholar of the Jedi and the Force, Hethan Romund, had been taken captive by a dark side user named Malfax. Sending a distress call to the various allies she'd made out made throughout her career, various Force sensitives, to help rescue her at the top of Mount Telic on the planet of Spintier. This group of Force sensitives followed her clues and breadcrumbs, formed a group, and traveled to Spintier to rescue their friend and mentor. They're climbing Mount Telic and making their way into the valley and meeting a mysterious hologram-type entity who called themselves the Gatekeeper. They made their way into the valley. Eventually, after facing some challenges, was able to cross to the eastern half, cleanse one of the large forests with a large tree strong in the forest that had been tainted by Malfax's dark side. After successfully completing the ritual that the Gatekeeper had taught them, and facing their dark reflections, they've now made their way up along the path and the steps towards the Jedi Temple itself at the top of Mount Telic. So, you guys have made your way along the path, almost to the top at where the Jedi Temple is. You're probably just around the corner now, as you've taken some of the stone steps now carved into the mountainside, when the Gatekeeper appears before you. My friends, and I think it is now safe to call you friends, Temple awaits you. Around this corner you will find its entrance. It seems Malfax was able to activate the outer door. Per protocol, I am not allowed to divulge its secrets on how to open it, but being such intuitive young Force users, I am sure you'll be able to figure it out. If you all need to take a moment, this is the time. For there are dangers, both outside and within the temple itself. Since you've proven yourselves worthy and allies of the Force, I think it's safe to divulge some information. Those of you with lightsabers, please take them out.
Yep.
And you see the hologram open his hand up, and suddenly there's a hologram of a lightsaber itself. He says, each of your lightsabers' designs might be different depending on who made them or how you've modified them, but each should have, and he points to kind of a knob area on the hilt. Each of you should have a switch or knob here along the hilt of your lightsaber. Rotate it 90 degrees, one to the right, and then clockwise, and then 180 degrees counterclockwise.
Deo, do you got your lightsaber out?
Deo does not have a lightsaber.
Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. I'll go back to turning my...
Sorry. I'm hoping maybe kill somebody one day and get one. Or maybe somebody will just give me one.
Perhaps you should use your stick, and so the muscle memory sets in, so you can repeat it once you have a lightsaber.
I can do that. Oh, neat. Okay, yeah, let me try that. You said clockwise, like this? Okay.
And as you all do that, you guys hear a click, and your lightsabers shine even brighter and stronger. Your lightsabers all now, the Breach 1 quality of your lightsabers are now active.
Ooh.
So any weapon that has a rank of Breach, for each rank of Breach, it ignores up to 10 soak.
Wow.
Oh, so now we are getting into that, what we talked about last time. Wait, you're telling me this whole bloody time I've been running this thing on low power mode?
You've all had it actually on training mode.
But... And I just go quiet, because that's embarrassing.
As I said, around this corner is the entrance to the temple. You'll find the door to the main hall there. There is a secret to unlocking it that I'm sure you will all figure out. I cannot divulge more per protocol, but do not tarry too long, for there are dangers outside the temple as well. The wildlife of this valley has been affected.
Ominously foreshadowific.
Now,
We cleaned the tree like you asked. Didn't that work its magic?
It should have weakened Malefax's growing powers. As the dark side influence grows, so does his power. Now, take a moment if you need to, but do not take too long. And the hologram of the gatekeeper is gone.
Hal, I can see your lips moving, but I can't. Wait, I think I got a mud in my ear. 1 second.
I was trying to use the Force to talk to you. I'm sorry. Trast, can you take a look at these wounds? Maybe, take a look at Pon's wounds too. I wasn't very good at checking his wounds before. Do these look bad, Pon?
That looked really bad. Which is also weird that we kind of fought in this weird sort of otherworldly place, but the wounds that you carry are very real.
It's the Force. It surrounds us. It binds us. I don't know. I'm here to learn what it's all about.
Well,
I mean, Deo over there is talking about murdering people and taking their belongings. Is that what the Force is about
I
too?
didn't mean murder. No, I wasn't talking about murder. I mean, if somebody with a lightsaber attacks me and I kill them, I'm going to take their lightsaber. I won't just kill somebody to get the lightsaber. Well, at least not right now. Maybe I will.
I realize that. I mean, that's kind of what I have going in the back of my head. So to diffuse the situation, I'll deflect and say, well, Deo, chances are Malefax inside probably carries a blade. And if we can take him down, then perhaps that could be your trophy.
That would be awesome.
Do you even know how to use one of these things?
Finally. No, but you guys can teach me. There's 3 of you with one. I've never had one before, never used it, but I would love to have it put in training mode and teach me.
I imagine you could probably use it very much like your stick. Just don't grab the opposite side. That probably will go bad.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I've seen Deo hit himself in the back of the leg with this stick a few times. You can't do that with the saber.
Yeah, only once, right?
Especially now that we took training mode off, it'll probably go right through the leg now. It'd probably breach through any sort of armor you may have.
Maybe that's why you guys had it on training mode, so you didn't do that to yourself.
Tarast, how's that healing going?
Pana and I were comparing wounds, and does this look pretty bad? Like that other lightsaber wielder struck me in the void we were in, and I need some help. And well, Pon, I offered to do it for Pon, but he's like, no, you suck, and he'd rather have you do it. So
I'm good.
Okay, so to serve you for medicine checks, right? You can attempt a medicine check on someone else or yourself once, kind of per encounter. After that encounter, you guys can do a medicine check. If you are attempting to do a medicine check on yourself, the difficulty is 2 higher, right?
Allow me, Hal.
and I hold out my wounded arm. I had the high ground too.
I'm gonna roll a medicine check.
I have less than half of my wounds. Of my total threshold wounds, 4 out of 13.
So that should be an easy check.
We gave the chakras to Pon.
Chew it up and slap it in there. It'll be fine.
Yep. So make sure you guys are keeping track of that, because it was, I think, like 6 uses.
Oh, Mr. Miyagi, this Hal. Do you know who Mr. Miyagi is?
He was a great Jedi from way out.
From Karate Kid. Yeah. But he migrated west.
It's a little-known Outer Rim planet.
Yeah. Karate. Okay.
It was big in the 80s.
Easy is like just 2, right? 2 difficulty
Oh,
dice.
just 1 difficulty dice, yes.
Sweet. Alright.
That is 1 success and 1 advantage. So with using the herbal kit, you can take off another 2 wounds. So that's 3 wounds healed, and then 1 strain healed from you, Hal.
Perfect.
Nice.
And I forgot to do this at the beginning of the session, because we just played this last week. I don't know how I could forget. But we are going to, because it is a new session, we are now going to roll for our destiny pool.
Woohoo!
Oh.
So I rolled for 1
Dang.
dark side point.
Already in favor of the game master. Nice, Halrendo.
2 light
Two
side
light.
points. Another 2 light. Ooh.
Nice to rest.
One more light from Pawn.
2 dark. Yes!
Wow, look at all
Nice.
that.
2, 4, 6, 7. Oops.
7 light and 1 dark.
Alright, so we should be at 7 light side points and 1 dark side point. Boo.
Brew the dark side.
Not bad at all.
Try to do some medicine checks or heal or anything else you guys would like to do or discuss before moving on.
I think while they're healing, I'm just incessantly taunting Deo about not having a saber.
Let's go kill this guy. I want to get my lifesaver. I want to learn how to play. You can teach me how to use
Plus,
it.
Hethan is in there, and who knows what he's doing to her.
Let's go.
That's true. She's waiting
Let's go
for
save
us.
her.
Do you have any wounds, Trust? You need me to take a look at?
It's more like I have this blinding migraine right now. I have a 7 of 12 strain.
I can see it in your jaw muscles.
Ooh.
You're clenching your teeth.
Yeah. It's amazing that you can see it because I have my mask on.
Yeah, that's how bad it is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So a medicine check, and any advantages on a medicine check does reduce the target's strain.
Ah.
Okay. So you could try to treat her
Yep.
strain, right?
Yeah. I'll do it without using a pack because advantages still count.
And you know what? It's kind of in between encounters. I think you guys have a moment. You're taking the time to kind of take a breather here. So I believe you can all reduce your strain by your amount of cool.
Cool, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Cool, or
I
what's
don't
the,
have any cool.
I'm definitely not cool.
So
I
then
have
no,
strain. I just have 1 wound, no strain.
willpower or yeah.
Not one of the cool kids.
Oh no, presence. So it's either your presence or your cool, whichever one is higher. Whichever number is higher, that's the number of strain you reduce right now.
Got it. So I'll reduce 2 strain.
Yes. I'll be reducing 3 strain.
As you guys are taking this kind of moment to take a breath, prepare yourselves.
I'd like to still try to do a medicine check on Terest.
Yep, go for it.
Too difficult. It's too difficult because I'm not going to use a med pack.
Yes, so it'd be 2 difficulty.
2 successes.
2 successes. So you would reduce 2 wounds if you have any, but there's no advantages, so there's no strain. Yeah, no strain.
You're not a
reduced.
therapist.
Nope.
But if you have any wounds, Tarast, you can reduce 2 of those.
You got rid of my cut. Al, thanks.
I'm learning. Slowly but surely.
You are. Mr. Miyagi. I pronounced that wrong earlier.
So
Halagi.
Hethan is probably being tortured at this moment. Maybe has a few limbs left.
Let's go.
Just saying, maybe we should.
What are we waiting on then?
Well, they're having a therapy session over there. You guys can make out after we're done, and then I'll run into the temple.
Well, he said that the gatekeeper said that we had to get in through the door. Does anyone know how to open locks? In case we have to figure that out.
Yeah, so is the door like the literal outside door to the temple? Like I go to run in and run into like a wall.
Okay, so you guys are around the corner right now, right? So you guys turn the path and go up towards the temple itself. The temple seems even larger as you approach. Its stone arches and pillars are all crowned with snow, but a broad stone plaza before the entrance is lit by the warm spring sun. Dozing in the sunlight is a small pack of 4 native predators, large 4-legged mammals with powerful jaws and fangs. One stirs in its slumber, jostling a second. Suddenly they're snarling, spitting, roaring in a crunch of bone and blood. Now there are only 3. Clearly these animals are driven mad by the dark side of the Force. They take a moment, lick their paws and the sides of their mouth with blood, and you see them walk. All three of them kind of trot off around the corner. For now, the plaza is clear. And you see there is, in the middle of the plaza, in the main entrance, you do see there is what appears to be a large stone door in the center. Can't really see too much of it from your angle.
Well, let's get closer and have a look. Let's go, Pawn. You in front, big guy.
Yeah, I mean that works for me.
So you got cross this stone plaza with the large stone slabs beneath you, and you head to the center, and you see along the raised kind of dais, there's this two small streams of water that are rushing out, and you see kind of form around, and then you see that there's this river is covered almost in the center, and that's what forms the waterfall that you guys seen from the bridge. Approaching the large stone door, you see a carved relief of a robed figure, hands held high, one hand holding an activated lightsaber with a snarl on their face in an aggressive pose.
With a mirror.
Is that Malfax? I yell out.
I don't think so.
You just hear your voice echo off the stones around you, Taras. Can't hear anything from inside while the door is closed.
Any luck on the door?
I think we need one of you to come over and go whatever you did with the rope. Maybe you can do that to the door.
Let's start by just, monkey see, monkey do, right? So I want to mimic the pose and turn my lightsaber on in the same manner.
Okay. Taras and Dao, as you guys Deo walk up to join Pawn and Halrendo, you see Pawn kind of looking at the door and kind of standing there and he stands there, kind of perfect kind of mimicry of the stone relief. Nothing happens.
Good job.
You sure I don't need to make a cool check? Because I look cool.
Holy crap.
Go ahead and make a cool check. This is extremely hard.
I'd like to cash in
Yes,
Watch him
do it.
succeed.
I'm going to cash in all my 7 force points.
There's gonna be a triumph in here.
Cool, we're gonna open the door.
5 difficulty dice, all upgraded to challenge.
Here we go. Oh, I failed with a threat.
Yeah.
Actually, almost passed, surprisingly, but somehow
Surprisingly.
I
okay.
got a threat. So what's this threat?
I'm not going to give you a threat on that. That was not a legitimate. Yeah.
I've been taking down a peg in everyone's eyes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Is the
This
figure
guy's a-
reacting to us laughing at Pawn?
No.
No? Is he moving at all? Any breathing?
Give me a perception check. Go for it, Halrenda, while she's doing that. While Taras is doing that.
So this figure, to make sure I'm clear, is it a fresco or a frieze on a wall, or is it we can see somebody behind the door doing that?
No. It is a carved relief into the stone.
So it's like a statue, fresco on a
Yeah.
hieroglyphics on the wall.
Yes, pretty much.
I failed my check with a threat.
Okay. Good to
Maybe
know.
there's
Yeah.
knobs.
Have you guys ever seen anything like this before? Any idea of how this thing opens?
Anyone can give me a knowledge check if they would like. Because maybe your characters have. This would be a... You're not going to do it?
I don't even think I would even try. I'm still trying to get the pose perfect.
For Deo, I believe this would be an average difficulty base roll for you.
So, is that 2?
2 difficulty, yes.
Okay. No boost, right?
No. We don't
He
have
has
any
boost
boosts.
on lore.
You should, because
Yeah.
it should be included already in your roll.
Right, that's what I was asking.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want to make sure I
Yeah.
don't roll it and it shouldn't be in there.
Yeah. It should whatever when you click your ability,
Okay,
whatever.
so
should be there.
difficulty 2.
Mhm.
You don't have a lightsaber. You have ancient tomes that give you
Yeah,
knowledge.
your ancient scrolls.
Yes.
What'd you roll?
3 advantages. I rolled a success, 1 and 3 advantages.
Nice.
Very nice. So you can choose to reduce any strain, any leftover strain you might have.
But you can't do wounds eventually, right? Because I have no strength, so I'm good there.
Okay. Yeah. No.
It also means I can use a boost die to the next person that rolls can have a boost die for me.
Yes, you can. You can
Okay.
give.
So whoever goes after
that
me can have a
costs
boost
2.
die.
So
Hey, I remembered.
you do remember because your own temple uses some of these. Most of the entrances to Jedi temples are designed to open specifically for Jedi and Force users. So most of the time, there's the way of unlocking or opening them somehow has to do with the Force.
All right. Guys, I remember back in... I heard from the Jedis that you got to be a Jedi and use the Force. And I think we've all learned the Force now. So anybody want to try to use the Force on it?
Okay,
'Cause, I mean...
sure.
Good. You guys are wrong. It's all about the angles of the joints.
Let me remember what my force power does.
Yeah, I got to go look at that myself.
Move, yeah.
Yeah, maybe you can move the door.
Can I try that? Backpack or smaller, but I'll still
that's
try
right,
it
that's
because
sensor
I
mode.
wouldn't know.
Okay, so what are you trying to move exactly?
Is there anything on that slab with a relief that seems about the size of a backpack or smaller?
You can give me another perception check. Should be an easy difficulty.
That will be a success with 3 advantages.
Okay.
Getting rid of my strain.
Oh, and you can roll a boost die for me too, because you should have gotten a boost from
For me.
Deo. So just roll a boost die on its own.
Okay.
2
2 more advantages, but it's a failed
You
check.
have, because you don't have any successes on there, but you have 2 advantages. But it's combined with your other, so you still have a success. So it's 1 success, 5 advantages.
It's a super crit if we were fighting.
Yes. So
My force. Oh wait, no, I'm just looking for now.
would you like to use any advantages to reduce any strain?
Yes, please.
How many are you using?
4.
4. So you have 1 left over.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll say with your advantage, you notice, and you're looking around for something small enough that you can move, and you see that this relief panel it's actually made up of smaller squares. You see the seams, and you notice that there's one panel, the sides of the door, the frame. There is kind of an empty spot on the upper part of the frame, just the same size as a panel. So the outer frame of the door has a piece of stone kind of missing from the frame that pops out, the same size as one of these panels that you see in the door itself.
It's missing a panel. With the use of the Force, I can bring it up to where it's missing, but I don't know where that panel would be. Unless it's like a puzzle.
So it's not missing a panel, what you see. The relief and the door is complete. But there's a frame on the outside of the door, right? That sticks out from the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And the relief, you can see one part on the upper part of the frame. There is no stone that sticks out. It's flush against the rest of the wall.
Oh, so I push it in?
Or pull it out.
Okay.
Or maybe you gotta push them all in or pull the one out. I would start with pulling the one out.
I'll pull the one out. Force! I'm gonna pull
Okay,
this
so
one out.
give me a force check for move.
The dark side.
We got 7. I just roll 1 dice for my force check, right?
Yeah, so this is not like a difficult thing to do, so there's no kind of check associated with it other than just being able to use the force power itself.
Okay. So I roll a force die. That's a dark. 1 dark.
So, you can choose to use it. You would suffer 1 strain, and you would need to flip a light side point to the dark side.
Thinking of Roman, I will use the dark side.
Brave.
So you feel yourself, and for a moment you see Taras' expression match the relief carving on the door itself. After a moment, you try to calm yourself and you try to move the panel. It doesn't seem to budge, and you get more and more frustrated and angry. And you tap into that anger, and you feel your face contort and snarl, and the panel moves out the way, and there's now a gap in the relief where that panel was.
Did it work? Closing my eyes. Did it work?
Yeah, did it work?
Can I try to push it open or pull it open?
The door doesn't seem to move, but there is now what you can see. There is a empty gap where you'd be able to shift the other panels around.
All right.
So it is a puzzle.
Mm-hmm. Deo, you seem great at puzzles. Or maybe I'm just assuming your character because your knowledge is otherworldly.
I can try it.
So there's that gap there, and I think if you try and move some of these, eventually it'll end up some way.
So I am going to try to move the pieces around in the puzzle now that there's a gap and see if it does anything.
Okay, is there any kind of configuration you would like to try? So like I
Do you
said,
guys have any ideas? Like which way maybe it should go?
Not sure.
so you guys can give me knowledge checks once again. This will be a average difficulty for Deo, and I would say hard for everyone else. Or, if you guys would like to flip a light side... Did you flip the light side point, by the way, Taras, to use the dark side?
No. How do I do that? Oh, okay,
Yep,
I flipped it.
Okay. If you guys would like to flip a light side point, I could give you a hint.
Let's start by using the old noggin.
Yeah, the checks. Yeah.
Another threat with a check failed for pawn with a threat.
Yes. 3 successes.
I don't
for
know what
Deo.
this means. I got a threat, and I failed my check.
Okay. So that's 3. So, Deo. Looking at this relief and what you know of the myths of the Jedi and of the good side of the Force itself, this carving seems oddly aggressive, almost angry. Something not associated with the Jedi. Something the Jedi were known to actively oppose. So you're thinking maybe to try to change the way that figure, the kind of pose of that figure, to maybe something not quite as aggressive. So you guys have had 3 threats while this has happened.
Cool.
So
I like the way you
as
said that.
Deo, as you kind of get this moment of revelation, you all start to hear snarling coming from around the corner.
Crazy Steve from Crazy Steve's Emporium on your phone. We're trying to reach you about your Molten Hosting extended warranty.
Sorry. Won't happen again. Please, go ahead.
So they are not trying to be stealthy. They are howling and yipping and barking at each other as they are rounding this corner. So you guys can hear something coming around the corner as 3 Spin-Tier Ice Wolves make their way back to the Stone Plaza. We're going to roll some initiative.
Right. If I can just get this pose exactly right, it'll work.
Alright, so This will be using your guys' cool for initiative.
Cool.
Kill.
Because
Cool kids.
you guys are expecting this fight, having hearing them come around.
I forget, do we roll against like a standard difficulty or just roll straight up? No.
Straight up. There's no
No
difficulty dice for initiative.
2 successes and 1 triumph.
No difficulty dice, right?
No.
Mine Terast's is 4 successes.
Okay.
Deo is a fail and 1 advantage.
Sorrento got 3 successes and 2 advantages.
Nice.
Spin tier Ice Wolves failed and got 1 advantage. So make sure you guys are adding your token to the tracker and then rolling from there.
Made more sense.
It's okay, they're going last. So it's 3 PC slots and 1 NPC slot. As you guys can remember, initiative works as kind of your guys' slots, then NPC slots. So each round, you guys can switch up the order however you would like.
And
So,
what range are they from us if you had to categorize in some random bucket list?
I would say right now, as they're around the corner, they're in medium range from you all. There are 3 of them.
Would that be considered short range?
No, they are not within short range. They're medium range.
I drew a template. I'm not sure if anybody can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, anything within there would be considered within short range.
So,
So we'll do that.
who's going to go first?
And then from the corners is kind of long range, right? From corner to corner, that's long range.
Gotcha.
So,
Maybe Deo so that he can try and solve the door.
Yeah, so I'll stay focused on the door. Using the force
And your stick.
Yeah, and your stick.
and my stick.
Yeah.
My stick is the force.
okay. Let me give you this. Deo, do you have the sense force power?
I do.
I'll say you can add that to your perception check and to try to sense what arrangement this might need to be in.
Okay.
This will be a average difficulty.
What am I rolling?
So you roll your perception
Okay.
and then add, when the dice pool comes up, add a force die to it.
Okay. That's right. Okay. Average difficulty.
Average difficulty, so 2 difficulty dice.
Come on, come on, come on. Success. 3 successes, 1 advantage, and 2 light. Let the light shine
Nice.
through.
So you can use any
Yes.
advantage to reduce any strain. I'll say, yeah, with 3 successes, you definitely can sense. You focus and reach out, and in your mind's eye, you see this carving of this figure, and the seams kind of pop out, and you see it rearrange itself in your mind, and you see actually that the lightsaber, the stone relief of the lightsaber, can actually go down and deactivate, and the figure can actually go on its knees into a meditative stance with its head bowed down.
All right.
So I'll say that was your action.
Okay.
You have a maneuver.
I will just take a step closer to the door.
Okay. All right.
I guess technically where I was at, sorry. I'll just say where I'm at, and I'll take the what is the stance
stance.
to
Defensive stance.
defensive stance.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll take a defensive stance from there because I'm still fine with where I'm at.
Okay.
My force is strong.
Next up, we have another PC slot.
I can hit him from where we're at right now.
Do it.
Yeah. Okay. For my maneuver, I'll pull out my blaster pistol.
Okay.
Aim for the one that is closest to me.
Okay.
Pew pew for my action. Oh, not aim. Shoot at a wolf that is closest to me. No aiming.
No aiming? Okay. Because you'd have to take 2
Mhm.
strain to be able to do another maneuver. Aim.
Yeah.
So this will be a average shot, I believe. Or no, this should be easy, right?
My range is
range.
medium.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
Okay. So that would be pew pew. Did it roll? It did not roll.
There we go.
Oh, took a while. That would be 2 successes and an advantage. It's also a critical. Oh wait, no.
No, you didn't get enough advantages for a crit.
I don't
That
know.
number is just saying how
Okay,
many
I
advantages
needed
you need for
3.
the crit. So, but 8 damage.
Cool.
So you see you see Taras suddenly whip out their pistol and fire at the closest wolf next to it. It takes it in the shoulder and snarls at you. It's blood pouring from the. Actually, no, it wouldn't pour from the wound because it probably caught her eyes. But you feel the you smell kind of the burnt aroma of flesh and hair from the blaster.
Oh dang! And I need 2 advantages to give a boost die to
Yes.
an ally, right?
You can reduce the
Okay.
strain though. If you have any left.
Okay. That is it for my turn.
Okay.
Halrendo, why don't you go ahead and go first? Sorry, Halrendo.
I will alight my lightsaber. I can't take an attack. I guess maybe we spread out, move, and take a defensive stab as my maneuver.
Okay.
Or is
I
my
believe-
maneuver a move? My move is a maneuver.
Your move is a maneuver.
Okay.
Then you can take 2 strain to do another maneuver. And I believe part of the attack with the lightsaber is you can activate it. So
Yeah. I'll just move over here.
If you want to activate it and have it ready to go, then it would take a maneuver. Right?
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, so you're just gonna move over there.
I'll probably take. Should I take? Yeah, I'll take 2 strain to. Well, activate it as part of the action. I'll swing my lightsaber around as my action and make sure it's activated.
Okay. Why not? Tarast.
I missed it. Hal, did you go to short range? Did you maneuver to close the distance?
No, I just moved down so you could get through. Right.
At medium range?
Yes, I'm expecting them to
Okay.
come in.
Yeah, I mean, okay. So this is Pawn Odysseus' turn, and the thing that Pawn would normally do would be to rush headfirst into battle and meet these enemies head on, even though it's not tactically advantageous. But watching my allies around me and watching how Rendo sort of let the enemy come to them, I want to emulate his style. So I will also sort of stay at medium range, and I will take a defensive stance with my maneuver.
Okay.
And with my action, I guess I will just trade my action for maneuver to light my lightsaber up. And that's it.
Okay. Alright. It is now the wolves' turn. They will each go into short range. I believe that's all they can do.
Nice.
So they can't go into. They can't engage because they weren't in short range yet.
Mm-hmm.
So they are now moved into short range with you all. So now it is the top of the round again.
Can they trade an action for maneuver like we can, or is that like a PC special thing?
Or is that even a thing?
I think it is a thing, because I remember being able to take an extra maneuver in place of an action, but that might just be a thing that...
You can take an extra maneuver and it's 2 strain.
You strain. I'm
extra
trying
maneuver.
to see.
But I thought you could trade an action for a maneuver, no? Maybe not. Maybe I'm
You
crazy.
can take an action for a maneuver, yes.
Yes.
You can have, okay, so then you take no action. Huh. That's cool to know.
Not they can now.
Okay.
But so each of them are gonna use their action to engage. So one is engaged with Tarast, one is engaged with Halrendo, and one is engaged with Dao. But that is their turn. Top of the round, there is a Peacely Song.
Well, Dale will continue.
Dale.
Is everybody gone already?
Nope.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we're on the second round.
Okay.
Top of the round again, yep.
Yep. I'll just go ahead and now that I know what I need to do, I'll start working on moving the puzzle to fit him on his knee with the lightsaber drawn down.
Okay. So give me a force move check.
Is the only way to move these stones like with the force, or can you physically move the stones too, just for my edification?
Don't know.
Okay.
You can try. It
Force move.
Yeah.
What am I clicking again on this? Sorry.
should just be a force check, just force die.
Oh, that's right. Just look at my force. The force. All right, here we go. Come on.
Two
Two
light.
light side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you are able to shift some of the stones. I'll say you're able to. You can't shift all of them, right? Because
I can't.
you're limited in your force powers right now.
True. I'm kidding. Yeah.
But
Okay.
some of them do shift. Not
Okay.
all. Any maneuver?
And yeah, I'll keep my guarded stance.
Okay. Next up, we have a PC slot.
Keep the same order.
Would there be a disadvantage if I shot my blaster pistol like from
While they're
short range?
Yes. It makes
Okay.
it a harder shot. It makes it a hard shot, actually.
Gotcha. And a disengage, like I can disengage and then move a medium distance.
You can move from engaged, disengage and maneuver,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can move short. You can't move
Okay.
medium. Oh no, yeah. You are. Yeah, you should be able to disengage, and then if you take a second maneuver, you can move to medium range.
Okay. Yes. So I would disengage
Okay.
from this wolf right here,
Uh-huh.
and then I would take 2 strain to maneuver a medium distance. I'd like to
Okay.
maneuver.
Yeah.
Here?
That's fine. Yep.
Yeah. Perfect. And then take another shot at this wolf
Okay.
that I've
Go
already
for it.
injured. Okay, so that would be easy difficulty, or what difficulty would this be on?
I believe it should be easy.
It was easy last time in the same range.
Okay, just want to make sure.
So actually, no. Sorry. Short is easy. Medium should be average.
Okay,
Engaged with light. Yeah. Engaged. Yep.
So you could just move out of disengaged range to short and then take a
Yeah,
easy
the
shot.
short and then take an easy shot. You don't have to move to medium if you don't want.
okay.
The only benefit is if you're only at short, they can re-engage on their turn and attack you, right?
Yeah.
But you can shoot, then move.
Yeah, exactly, right? Shoot on the move.
Oh, that's cool. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Pew pew. I'll do that first.
Disengage.
I'll shoot. Yeah, I'll shoot first as my action. So I'll start it from here. Pick up. I'll shoot first for my action as Taras. That will be an easy difficulty. 2 successes with 2 threats.
Okay. So this one dies.
Nice.
You shoot it right between its eyes, and it just slumps over dead.
I'm afraid because of the 2 threats.
2 threats. So the one engaged with Deo is going to take a maneuver to. He's already engaged
It's already
with
engaged.
Deo.
Did you see he got down on one paw and like pulled the little box out?
Mm-hmm.
Guarded stance, aim. He could interact with the environment to put the stones back in the wrong way.
I'm going to say, while I look it up, that he's able to kind of take a crouch stance on you, Deo, to try to bypass your defensive stance. So he gets a boost die and a setback die for your his attack. Anything else, Terest?
Yes, I still have a maneuver, so I would like to take cover right here.
Okay, don't forget to add that to
Can I
strain.
take cover here?
I mean, it's just narrative, anyways, right? There's no like,
Yeah.
grid or amount of
Oh,
squares to
okay.
move. You just say, "I'm taking cover behind whatever you want to take cover behind."
Yeah, I'll say there's enough. The statue kind of has a little nook where you can, by its legs, where you can take cover behind it.
That is what I'll do. That's the end of my turn.
Finish this, Hal.
Have another PC
I'll
slot.
run.
I'll take aim at this beast with my lightsaber and try to cut its head off. Well, I'll just try to hit it.
Okay.
Go cut its head off.
This is the first time we're using our saber in non-baby mode.
Non-baby mode. I like that.
Yes, it's an average difficulty melee attack with 1 boost.
All right, roll.
Breach it.
Come on, Hal. Look at those dice.
That's
yeah.
3 successes and 1 advantage
Yeah. cut his
Very
head off.
nice.
for a total of 9 damage.
You do just that. Just
Nice.
And it's for each one, so it does it.
it ignores up to
Ignores.
10 soak.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So they definitely don't have 10 soak, so it ignores all their soak.
Oh.
And yeah, you just cut its head clean off.
Yeah, let's go.
And
And
I was like, whoa, what a difference with that out of training mode, man. Holy crap.
I'll use 1 advantage to reduce a strain.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Nice turn, man.
All right, 1 more PC slot.
So I'm very sad that like all these wolves looked at every other one of my allies and chose them as better targets, and I'm like, what? Do I not look threatening? maybe I'm too threatening. That's what it is. Okay.
It's your metal arm that doesn't look
Yeah.
very,
So I'll use my maneuver to engage the one that's, left as I like run across the courtyard, dragging my saber through I like to imagine it's like my feet are splashing through the fountain water as I charge at this wolf, and I'll use my action to attack it.
Okay.
Kill
The-
this.
That's
Regular
an average
difficulty.
Yep.
Now it did take some sort of defensive thing, or no, it aimed.
No, it aimed at Dale.
Got it. Okay, so it's not in defensive. Okay, perfect.
No.
Okay, so that's gonna be 3 successes and a triumph.
Ooh.
Wow.
Whoa. Nice.
Very nice. So, with 9, yeah, you rush over, and instead of cutting its head off, as it crouches down and is about to strike at Deo, it lets out a snarl, and right as its mouth opens, you thrust your saber in, and just right out the back of its head, you pull out your saber, and it slumps. With your triumph, you hear the faintest howl coming from the corner behind you.
Got company.
Hurry up, Dale.
And then I'll spin around and look in that direction. And that's my turn.
Okay. So you see, kind of along the edge now, as you're preparing, 3 more wolves that were trying to quietly make their way
Goodness.
down the ridge. But they are only able to move even within 2 maneuvers. Long to medium, and then medium to short. That's their turn. Top of the round.
Open it, Dale.
Okay, so I will continue to use a force to move the tiles around.
Alright, give me a force check. Dark side. So you can use the dark side. You will take 1 strain and flip 1 dark side destiny point.
Do it.
Alright.
I've been on the light side, but
That's too
Make sure-
boring.
So make sure to flip
Yeah.
that light side destiny point and take 1 strain. Dale, as you try again, once again to move, you feel something blocking connection to the force. You feel the hatred and anger emanating from within the temple itself, emanating from the death throes of these ice wolves. You feel their anger and hatred for you that are still alive, and you can't get past it. But you embrace it, and you're able to move more of the panels. You think you have about just a few panels left. So probably 1 more check, and the door will open. Any maneuvers?
I'll take a guarded stance.
Okay. Next, we have a PC slot.
I think it would be advantageous if someone close, who's already close, kind of close to them, would go first.
Okay.
It's fine.
I'll move engaged. Get on my... And my lightsaber's already out. I will make an attack at this creature. As I do a backflip and a pirouette and land. My lightsaber glowing. Attack.
All right, average difficulty as you see Halrendo leap over the water, flip, land, and do a flourish with his blade.
Yeah, I'm flourishing, guys.
Yes.
It's a fail. What's one failure? 2 advantages. 2 advantages. I will give the next player a boost dice.
Okay. So, unfortunately, with your flourish, it gave the wolf just enough time to step back out of range for a moment as your lightsaber misses its mark. But in doing so, it's opened up this wolf's defenses to the next attack.
Which I will
Nice.
follow up and capitalize on by rushing alongside Hal, engaging
Okay.
one of these wolves, and watching this one shift and seeing this kind of playing out. I will take advantage of that opening and attack.
All right. So average difficulty with a boost dice.
Let's go.
8 successes and a threat.
Damn.
14 damage.
Wow.
Damn. Load. That's
Right?
so
Right?
good.
So you are able to just outright slash through the sternum of this one.
Oh,
And the force of your blow actually cuts some of the other one as well.
Oh wow.
That's how strong your attack was. Unfortunately, the sheer strain of that much power causes you 1 strain.
Okay. That's my threat.
Yep.
1 strain. All right. And that's my turn.
Yeah, it would actually kill both of them.
That's amazing.
That is
nice.
awesome.
That's a strike.
Yep, you cut through the sternum of one,
Damn.
and you just keep going and actually slice the throat of the one next to it
Jeez.
in 1 blow.
That is awesome.
I'll look at the other wolf that can't understand me, and I'll just point my saber and say, "Pana Destis! Tell your friends."
So this is a good moment to explain to our viewers, because once again, this is the beginner's game, so we are learning this game along with you. So how this works, these are minions, right? These type of adversaries are minions. So anything with the minion trait, you track them as a group. It's not like you track each individual hit point separately. You combine all of their wounds, and then each time they reach the individual threshold, 1 is taken off. So you did 14 damage. So their threshold is 5 each. So you did enough for 2.
So, had I did 1 more damage, I could have killed all 3.
Yes.
Damn.
Wow.
Wow.
That is freaking
Wow, that would have been awesome.
That's Pana Destis for you.
Following Pawn and hearing that there are definitely lesser wolves now, I will get out of my hiding spot and shoot the last wolf
Okay. This is
with my blaster pistol.
you are in short range, so it is easy. You don't really need, so you're able to kind of get out of cover, like peek around the corner as like a free maneuver. You just wouldn't be in cover anymore.
Oh, but it's free. It's a free.
It's
maneuver?
free, so then if you wanted to aim, you could.
To aim. Yeah, I
Yeah.
would love to aim for my maneuver and then shoot at this wolf with my blaster pistol.
All right, go for it.
Duck! Pew pew! That would be 3 successes for a total of 9 damage and an advantage.
With a clean shot straight in its eye, this last ice wolf falls dead.
There yo.
Ew.
How's the puzzle doing? Have you solved it yet?
No, I'm getting close.
All right.
So there's no immediate threat anymore, so we're going to drop out of initiative, as you've seemingly killed all the wolves that have surrounded the temple.
Roger.
Oh, and I've been. So yeah, I am just reading something else on the minion trait, which I just did wrong. So
Don't do that.
I see you in the comments already. When you have a group of minions act as a group, they're much more dangerous because they act as one. So they take actions as one, they maneuver as one. So all those wolves should have attacked together one target.
Oh, like a pack.
Like a swarm, yeah.
Got it. Instead of splitting it. Okay.
So the mini group has a single wound threshold shared by all members of the group. So that's kind of, you can kill them off, right? But they're also more dangerous the more there are, which I did wrong right now. But it's already done. You were able to kill them all. So Deo, give me one more force check, please. Or whoever would like to try to move. Deo's the one who knows.
I can go ahead and continue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, continue what you started.
Yes.
There we go.
job.
It's a light.
Yep.
Just single light.
Yep.
It's a light.
So you shift the last of the panels, and you all see now the kind of stone click together, and you see this figure that was once aggressive, now kneeling in meditation, its head bowed. And you hear as the stone door lifts, and the temple is open. That's where we're going to take our break.
Let's go, Pawn. Double kill.
Ah,
Now it's got to
So
use
we'll
that roll on the fallen. Teach him.
Yeah, so we'll take about 10 minutes here. We'll come back at 8:50
All right.
and continue on with episode 3 of our Star Wars Force and Destiny Beginner's Box playthrough. Stick around.
sweet.
Big fight's coming up.
It's the Force. Pawn.
And welcome back. So, you have all made your way to the entrance of the Jedi Temple here. After figuring out the secret to unlocking the large stone door that had blocked the entrance to the temple itself, and dispatching the dark side mad Spintier ice wolves that attacked you, you approach the main entrance, and you hear a strangled scream from within the temple. Apparently Hethan Romund and whoever else might be captive in there is still alive. Peering within, you see a small antechamber that opens to side chambers to the left and right, and widens into a large assembly hall deeper in, lit by brilliant shafts of sunlight from above. Romund lies against a pillar within the assembly hall, a horned Advazi mercenary standing over her with a blaster. You can hear shouting and screaming from a chamber to the right. "Nothing!" the voice cries. "The archive is empty. Just a bunch of useless scrolls and tablets. Where is the Holocron?" A red-skinned figure with 2 sharp horns on his forehead, a Devoranian, strides into view, holding an elderly woman in his grasp, and throws the woman towards Romund and points a wicked, serrated sword at both of them. This must be Malfax. "Tell me, or I'll skin her alive!" Then the Devorian turns and stalks back into the archive, from which you hear more screams and crashing. He seems unhinged, and waves of anger, fear, and hatred boil off of him, permeating the temple. No one seems to notice you all yet.
We head in and start moving quietly from place to place quickly.
I mean, Halrendo might. I don't think Pawn is this calm and collected. Seeing.
Oh, if Pawn goes in first and he starts running, I'm going to immediately follow him, run after him.
Yeah, I mean, if you look over at me, just me looking at this situation, you can tell based on my body language that I'm about to do something very reckless. If you want to talk me down, you're going to need to talk me down because I am. No, like this is why we're here, and they're. So we're seeing them. They're in the assembly hall. They're like right in the main entrance.
In the archive.
Yeah, so across from you, there's kind of this water feature, right?
Right.
Below. You see the stone steps, and it opens to this wide assembly hall. You see one mercenary at the far
Lord.
end with
Does Roman see us?
no one seems to have noticed you all yet. So you guys are all at the entrance.
And you said Malefax was here somewhere?
So you saw Malefax enter into the main assembly hall
Uh-huh.
and then go off to the right.
Got it.
He goes off. You can't see him anymore, and you just hear him screaming and yelling from that room.
So you guys would see my body language. I'm about to full-blown run in there against...
We're kind of blocking the door. Pawn, just relax. Just take Hal's lead. All right? He's going to go in quietly. They don't know we're here.
You guys are kind of in this antechamber room.
You can see me white-knuckling like the saber and just clenching my teeth and just saying, then what's the plan? We're not
I understand. I feel the same way. But if he's already mad, and he's this close to killing Roman and the old lady, whoever the fuck that is, then if we come in there guns blazing, I'm pretty sure he's gonna kill her. So, our goal is to save Roman, right? If Malefax sees us and he wants to fight, then we'll fight. But until then, we gotta get her out. First.
Where is the Holocron?
Can I try to force jump all across this way? I can go from
That's what
medium to engaged.
Are you doing like a quick assault thing? Like you're just jumping in and killing the guy? Or like what's the plan, right?
Yeah, I wanna take out that guy. If I can't make it, Harass, you need to take him out. The mercenary that's sitting there.
The mercenary? Someone needs to get Roman and the old lady.
Well, the mercenary's guarding him.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Mhm.
Gotcha. I'm a sniper, you. Pawn, do you wanna back up? Can you jump too?
Han's already like lock in stride with Hal trying to do a jump.
Got it.
If you're gonna jump it, I'm gonna jump it. I'm not gonna be the one that didn't make the jump.
I'll get into an advantageous position. Like full view of where they hopefully will land.
Okay. Are you trying
Mhm.
to... So you guys aren't trying to, be sneaky about this at all, right? You guys are just
Seems like we're just bum rushing the dude.
guns blazing, jumping in, right?
Well, how's jumping in?
Yeah, we're trying to surprise them with like an ambush, sort of.
Okay.
Is this medium range?
Good question.
Yeah. From where you are to... say that's medium range. Nothing's really long range within the temple, right? Except from end to end.
Just like in the pits, right, Hal? 1, 2, 3, jump.
Jump.
Hey, what was that just ran across the building?
Just your imagination, Deo. You're just so in tune with the Force, you can see things that aren't there.
Is that what it is? Oh, man.
All right.
How are we gonna beat this guy? He has abs.
Yeah, that guy's hot.
So
That's a cool guy.
you guys, you're taking cover there, Taras? Or are you aiming? You guys kind of get maneuvers right now.
I'm aiming. I wanna be aiming at this mercenary, but give the first hits to Hal and or Pawn.
Okay. So yeah, that'll be kind of hard to aim at them because they're running through.
Are we all just going for that same one there? Or is anybody going after the one next to him?
That's our friend we're trying to
Oh,
save.
that's the old
those
lady.
That's the
Hethan
friend.
Romund
Okay.
and the villager.
Yep, gotcha. I'll also take aim.
Who they seemed injured, but not at death's door.
Okay.
So you guys are gonna run and jump. So give me. I would say this is.
Is athletics.
Yeah, this is not a short distance, right? You guys are trying to jump. I
Gotcha.
would say this is a hard difficulty.
Okay.
And refresh my memory, if we want to tap into the Force pool, you do that after you see the results of your roll. You don't have to announce it ahead of time? Or do you have to announce it ahead of time?
No, if you're using enhanced.
Well, I know, but I'm talking about the Destiny pool.
Oh yeah, if the Destiny pool, it would be
Do I announce
before
it?
because you announce it before because you give yourself a boost.
Perfect. So I am definitely tapping into the Destiny pool.
Same.
Okay. All right. So I believe. Let me make sure. I believe you upgrade. You don't. It's not a boost. I'm sorry. You upgrade to a proficiency dice.
What are we talking about here?
So you upgrade your ability. Yeah, when you
Right.
use a destiny point, it's not a boost dice. You upgrade one of your ability dice to a proficiency dice.
Okay, so it doesn't add a force dice to the roll.
No, the force dice is still
The one.
Just your one.
So I upgrade one of my ability dice. Got it. Okay.
So I have it's a hard challenge, so it's one challenge, one difficulty. Upgrade my ability to a proficiency.
Well, yeah. Is it 2 difficulty dice?
One force
total, or
one
3 difficulty dice and 1 upgrade to a challenge? Or how is the?
No. There's no challenge, right? It's just a hard jump. So just 3 difficulty dice.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Got it.
If it was like the floor before it was slippery or something, then that would add a challenge or something, you know? But just the jump itself, how far it is, it's a hard jump.
Okay. You ready? You ready, Hal? Don't mess this up.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, roll. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was the countdown.
I was trying to say we could do it on like a thing, but yeah. So, well, you got a triumph. That's so.
1 success, 3 threats, a triumph, and a dark.
Make sure you guys, flip your light side points now for using.
And I hit 2 successes.
Oh boy!
3 threats and a dark force point. In total, that's 6 threats between our double jumps.
Jesus.
Oh boy!
So to use your force powers, you guys have to flip the light side points again and suffer a strain.
Yes, I am flipping it, and I am suffering that strain.
Oh, down to 1 light.
All right, Hal Rendo, you got 1 success, so you both were able to make this jump, which is, it was a hard jump, but you guys did it, and you got 3 threats and a triumph. Your 3 threats are you land prone. Your triumph
is a stand up.
is you land. You also land into the mercenary and knock him back into the wall prone as well.
Nice.
So he was holding a blaster over Hethan Romund and this old woman, this villager, ready to blast them if given the word by his boss. But you go so far in your jump and you slide and you try to land and you can't, and you tumble into him, and the force of you knocking into him knocks him back prone. So you're both prone. You're next to Hethan Romund and the villager. So the same thing, Pond. You land prone on the other side. That is the threat. What the hell? And with that, we're gonna roll some initiative, people, because this is the big fight. You guys have gone in there, lightsabers blazing, literally jumping into the fray. So,
are we cool on this one?
Yes, you guys would be cool. They will use their vigilance.
Cool.
2 successes for Deo.
That would be
1 success.
2 successes for Taras as well.
Nice. 1 success, 3 advantages for Pond.
Who flipped another light point?
Oh, that was
A
me,
fail
sorry.
with 4 advantages.
Nice. There's a lot of enemies on that tracker.
A lot more than we can see.
And 7 dark points.
Okay.
That's not going to be good.
We got this.
Can we say when I land prone? Oh, jeez. Can we say that when I land
Holy
prone, it's
moly.
because I leap really far because I rolled good, but like there's all those pillars. I literally just slam into a pillar.
Yeah.
And like comically hit the ground like an idiot.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
Ooh, that looks like
Definitely.
it hurts.
Luckily, you guys didn't roll any to spare.
Yeah.
'Cause that could have been very bad. So, top of the round, we have an NPC slot, actually.
Damn.
So, hearing this ruckus, Malfax runs out. Maneuver. What is this? Who are you? And then seeing your guys' attire and your lightsabers out, he snarls and is going to...
The name's Pawn Adestus. Just let me get to my feet for 1 second.
Seeing you, Pawn, on the floor...
Oh, yeah.
No, actually, he would be focused on Hethan Romund. So seeing you, Hal, prone, near Hethan, with your lightsaber out, you see him. So, would-be Jedi coming to save their friend, huh? Well, maybe your corpses will convince her to release this temple's secrets and give me the holocron. And he's going to reach, you see his hand reach out towards you. And he's going to use horsepower move to try to disarm you of your lightsaber. So this will be a contested check.
He cashing in them dark points.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Yes. How many legendary actions does this guy get?
So I'm trying to...
Does he have an attack of opportunity?
This will be just your... What is your athletics, Al?
Athletics is 3 green. 3.
3 green, so that's 3 difficulty. So he's got 2 ranks in force. Going to flip a dark side. Upgrade an ability.
Goodness.
Too light.
So that's a success. Yeah, he generated 1 dark side point, so he's able to use the dark side. Success, 1 advantage. He's not able to like pull it into his own hand, but he's able to disarm you and throw it across the room now. And then
You gotta invest in a Wii remote strap for your saber there.
it's going to then take a second maneuver to take a defensive stance and then use that advantage to reduce strain. Alright, next up we have a PC slot.
So here's the thing: we have 3 PC slots in a row, and then 1 NPC slot, and then 1 us. So I guess the real question is, who wants to go in that last spot?
And like I said, you guys can change it up each round.
Right. In this round, who wants to go last? Sorry.
I have an idea, but it depends on like what our game master is gonna say to this question, though. How far is short? Like short is right. Where's Hal's lightsaber?
Hal's lightsaber he threw in this corner.
Right there. Okay, so moving all the way up to here would be like medium. Like to move, yeah.
So I would say moving up to the staircase, that would be kind of short range. Then moving beyond the staircase would be going from medium to short. You know, like I'm saying? Depends, like it's a range band of where you want to move to, right? So tell me where you want to move to. I'll tell you how far
I want the distance between the saber and myself to be short.
So yes, you would have to move into pretty much 2 maneuvers to get into the short
I wonder
range.
if you're thinking the same thing I am, but
Have to go up.
Yeah.
Halifax.
Yeah, gotta get Hal to fight. Okay, if it's okay, I'd like to go first just to give Hal a chance.
Okay, do it.
Okay, I'll spend 2 strains as well to get to Halifax.
Okay.
And then I'll use an action to do a force move for the lightsaber to go.
nice.
To like move it to Hal.
Nice.
Niv force point. So that would be dark. Yeah, I'll move.
Spend it.
Yeah. I'll flip a light point.
Okay, take a strain.
That's 2 strain. Right in Hal's hands. Can I be that specific?
Yeah, you can move it anywhere within short range, so.
Hal! Get your Wii strap!
I take off my necklace and connect it to my lightsaber.
That's the end of my turn.
I think based on that move, I think Hal has to go. Come
Yeah,
on,
Hal definitely.
Okay.
Go.
I'll pick it up. Is that a maneuver?
Okay.
No, I put it right
That's
to your
right. No,
hand.
she
It's
put it
not
right in your hand. It like you grabbed it right out of the air.
Okay.
Yep. He was able
I'll-
to move it. Taras was able to move it right to your hand.
I'll maneuver from prone,
Okay.
and then I'll move to engage, taking 2 strain.
Okay.
Who are you
And-
engaging with?
The mercenary guy with that he's drawn down.
Got it.
And I'll take an attack at him with my lightsaber. Do I get a boost die because he's prone?
Yes, you do.
Nice.
That's what I'd like to do.
Finish. That's the Jedi way. Finish him while he's down.
3 successes and 3 advantages
Yes.
for a total of 9 damage.
Oh, it's a crit! It's a crit! It's a crit!
Can be.
Is it a crit?
I'll use one.
It is, you can use
I'll
your-
use 2 to crit
Okay.
and 1 to reduce strain.
All right. So
Roll on that table. Where is the table?
Roll that table. Roll that table.
Roll that table.
want me to roll it, or do you want to roll it?
You can roll. It doesn't matter. I'm just
Alright.
chanting. Oh, I cut off the hand that's carrying the gun.
Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, I would say. I would say that it's impaired. You didn't maim him, crippled. You didn't completely cut it off.
Yep.
So, any check revolving his blaster right now is increased difficulty.
Oh, sweet. Even better. He just puts in his left hand. Shoots. I'm ambidextrous, damn it.
Yeah, you.
Right.
But I know something you don't know. I'm not really left-handed.
Oh god.
Mukta!
That is my turn.
All right.
So, Deo, do
Pawn.
you want to go or do you want me to go?
No, you're up in melee. Go ahead.
All right.
I'll go last. I'm far enough away.
I spend 1 maneuver to kip up,
Okay.
stand.
Nice.
My second maneuver is to take. I'll take 2 strain. Am I short to Malefax right now?
Yeah, you're within short range of him,
Perfect.
so you can
So
engage.
I'll take 2 strain to maneuver into engage with Malefax as I scream the whole way, Malefax! And I'm bringing the blade with my full fury right at him.
Okay.
And I will attack him
Yes.
with my action.
So you do get a setback dice because he is taking a guarded stance.
Perfect. So this is a lightsaber attack. It's 1 setback dice. It's still just a normal difficulty?
Still normal difficulty, yep.
Perfect.
Average difficulty. So
All right, let's come with multiple triumphs. So it's a success. 2 successes with 1
Nice.
advantage.
Let's go.
Let's go.
He probably has parry or something.
yeah, so you see him try to bring his blade. You guys exchange some parries and blows until finally you're able to get past his guard. You sear across his chest and he grimaces at you and takes his hand, takes some of the blood, and just licks it off of his hand.
It's the abs, Pawn. It's the abs.
Yep, that's my turn. I'm just like engaged. I'm just, furiously throwing all caution to the wind and just offensively attacking Malefax with all of my focus.
And I believe you have one more, or is that that's everybody? Okay.
That's 3 already.
That's all 3.
So now
Yep.
it is an NPC slot. I'll have this guy get up, and he's going to. Yeah, you hear Malfex yell, "Shoot him!" at Pawn, and he's going to shoot at you, Pawn. So that is increase the difficulty.
Last time we were lined up together, Pawn ducked and it went straight through me.
I'm going to flip a dark side point to give him a upgrade.
I have a feeling,
Done
I'm really hoping it doesn't happen again.
Why do you always stand in the line of fire?
He comes to me!
That's a lot of dice for 1 success.
1 success, so that's 7 damage to you, Pawn.
Damn.
7 damage to me, and I have a soak of 5, so 2 damage to me.
Nice.
2 wounds.
Hmm.
2
that's
wounds,
right, it's
yeah.
about the soak.
That's his turn. So now we have another PC slot. So Deo.
All right, so Deo, for the first time, takes his rifle and he's going to aim
Hey!
at Malefax
Okay.
and shoot.
Right.
This was a heavy rifle, wasn't it? Like that big one we took off the guards. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So is that what I'm using? Is that what I use on here? I do ranged heavy or ranged light?
Well, you have the rifle in your inventory, right?
Yes.
So
Just click on the.
it's one maneuver to take out the. You didn't have the rifle out when you came in. So it's one maneuver to take it out and get it ready.
Okay.
You can suffer 2 strain to take another maneuver to aim it.
I'll do that.
Okay. So suffer 2 strain.
Okay.
And then make sure that rifle is equipped on your inventory.
Equipped.
You should be able to click from the rifle. Click on the image of the rifle.
Yep. Perfect. Okay. Just roll it as is. Difficulty 2.
Yep.
The first time ever shooting a rifle.
3 failures.
This thing has a kickback you were not expecting, Deo. As you feel your shoulder, and
I get rid of those 2 straight.
the shot just hits into the ceiling, and you all feel a bit of rubble kind of sprinkle down on you.
A little lower, friend. A little lower.
You see me take the rifle, my eyes are really big, and I chuck it. I just throw it away. Got my stick.
That's a free action for sure. Free maneuver.
All right.
So you can use the 2 advantage to reduce the 2 strain that you took.
Thank you. Done.
All right.
And I will unequip that damn rifle. It's done.
This guy is going to move from medium to short and shoot at you.
Certainly try.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I'm going to flip a dark side point to upgrade.
Okay, spend those points.
Towards.
Dark side point so he can hit harass by mistake.
I don't know. The crit's 3, so I don't have enough advantage to crit.
Okay.
But you take 8 damage.
Okay, so 3.
And I'm going to use the 2 advantage to give a boost die to the next attack.
I don't like the sound of that.
And that's his turn. Coming up the top of the round, it is an NPC slot. Malfax is going to go.
Bring it.
Of course.
And poof, you get blasted
Bring it
in the shoulder, Pawn.
Mm-hmm.
And you just see Malfax smile this cruel smile at you. Time to die, would-be Jedi. He's going to aim
Joke's on you, I don't even like the Jedi.
and swing his sword at you. Right. Make sure I've got all his stuff right.
I bring my blade to meet his.
So that's 1 boost die. I'm definitely gonna flip a dark side point to upgrade. Wow, all that for
A lot of dice for 1 success.
So this has Pierce 2, so your target soak is reduced by 2.
Oh, so it's not even full lights. It's not like full.
No, this is
reach?
a sword. He's wielding a jagged bladed sword. Like,
And it's Pierce 2.
yes.
So if my soak is 5, it goes down to 3.
Goes down to 3, correct.
And I took 6 minus 3 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Not sure I'm getting that damage right. Yep.
All right.
Alright, and he's going to use that advantage to reduce 1 of his strain. And then take 2 strain to do another maneuver, which is a guarded stance once again. Alright. Next up, we have a PC slot.
I think Pawn should go.
All right. I'm
Repose,
digging
buddy.
in there. Yes.
Yeah.
So he gets me with his blade a little bit, and I give him that quip. I say, I don't even believe in the Jedi.
You guys were exchanging blows. This Sith sword actually able to deflect your lightsaber when suddenly you get blasted in the shoulder, and that's just enough for his attack to come through and slice you almost at the exact same angle that you cut him.
Right.
Damn.
And so I appreciate how awesome the maneuver was, but I just say, buddy, I don't even believe in the Jedi. And I push his blade back, and I take my maneuver to aim, and I take 2 strain, and I use a 2 double aim, and I flip one of the destiny points.
Okay, let me make sure.
Because it says a 2 maneuver aim gives me 2 boost dice.
Ooh.
Perfect.
Ooh.
So I do take 2 strain.
And you're flipping to the dark?
I take 2
Nice.
strain.
You take 2 strain. You take 2 boost dice, and you upgrade. So upgrade one of your ability.
Perfect. So I'm going to make the lightsaber attack 2 difficulty. I have a setback dice because he did defensive stance, right?
Yes.
But 3 boost dice, 2 from aim, 1 from just 2 boost dice, and I upgrade
2 boost dice.
my ability dice. So 2 boost, 1 setback, 2 difficulty, and my proficiency with 1 upgraded.
Yep.
All right, let's finish this.
15.
Come on.
Damn, that's a lot of dice.
Well, there was a lot of dice, not great. All the boosts and setbacks were blank, so that's 3 successes and 1 advantage. Not really great.
Okay.
Still a success, so.
I don't even believe in the Jedi, and he kind of looks at you funny, like, what? Why are you here then? And you take that moment of confusion, and you're actually able to stab into his shoulder, and he looks pretty injured from this, but he's still standing.
Okay, that's my turn.
Rast.
All right.
Okay.
Next up.
Blaster pistol in hand. He's short distance from me. I'll just shoot up at him.
Okay.
Fuck your abs, I say.
This will be a,
Ah!
I believe.
An easy difficulty?
No, you're shooting at an engage. Well, no, you're not engaged with him. For a short distance, so yeah, easy difficulty.
First date material, not engagement material.
Hey now.
With 1 step.
That
sorry.
would be. Oh, okay. Let me reroll.
Oh no,
that.
no, sorry, no. He's not
Oh.
taking cover. He was
Mhm.
Okay, so he's
2 successes.
2 successes
yeah,
for
so
8 damage.
I've reduced that to 2. Okay.
I don't think that would have made a difference.
Blast him from behind, and he's snarling, but he's staggering, trying to hold up.
Roman, take the villager and go. And then I'll disengage because my cool is a 0, so I'm not as brave as Hal and Han here. You guys got it. Go, Hal. That would be my maneuver, was to move from short to medium right here.
Okay.
That's it for my turn.
All right, next up.
Okay.
Go Hal.
I'll continue to aim at the guy here and try to get him with my lightsaber. I'm engaged. I will aim, and I will attempt to hit him with my lightsaber. So I get a boost die. And that's it, right? Difficulty is 2.
Yep.
Roll.
Roll him.
That's 2 successes and 2 advantages.
Nice.
Yep.
Another crit.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna crit. I don't think I'm gonna crit.
So it's
0 because I'm using a lightsaber.
Yeah. So what do you do on the crit again? Just re-educate me on that.
He rolls on the severe injury.
It doesn't matter. He's dead.
Sweet.
Yes.
And I think I'll use the advantages to give a boost die to the next person who rolls.
Okay.
That will be me. Thank you, sir.
That's my turn.
Well, no, I may not be rolling.
Aimed,
As
attack. Yep, done.
Yep. You just cut through this guy, and you see him stand there for a moment in shock, and then.
Nice.
That's awesome.
All right.
I think we're on NPC
I believe that's
territory.
3. We
That's
have
3.
an NPC slot now. Yeah, this guy is going to aim at you, Pawn.
Bring it.
Duck.
Shoot.
Shoot his abs.
I'm going to flip a dark side point. So that is 8 damage total.
Okay, 8 damage. I have 5 soaks, so 3.
Yep.
Still
And he's
standing.
going to use... I'm going to use the 2 advantage. That opportunity gives Malfax a time to maneuver. He's going to use a stim pack.
Oh,
Is that a manipulate
bitch.
action that triggers an opportunity attack?
An attack of opportunity. Block it with your shield.
Roll a persuasion check for the DM, though.
How many force dice is that?
So that is his turn. He's not getting any closer. You crazy people wielding these laser swords.
Right.
We have a PC slot.
All right. Now he sees me, the only guy with this little stick. Okay, so how many maneuvers to get engaged with?
It would
this guy
take
here?
3 maneuvers. You can get into short range with it. You can't engage.
Even taking extra strain? Okay.
Yeah, because you can move from medium to well, I guess no. You can take two maneuvers, right? Right. Yeah. Because you would move medium to short to engage. So yeah, you can do it because you're not in long range
Okay.
right now. You're in short range. I mean medium range.
All right. Yep. And then I take 2 strain, right?
Yep, 2 strain.
All right. And then I will take my stick. We'll go upside his head.
All right. For it,
Okay.
it's a average difficulty. You can
get a
click
boost
on
die.
the stick itself.
And I get a boost die.
Did you learn the fight with that stick from the Tusken Raiders in the deserts of Tatooine?
Yep. Oh, Jesus. I think my ears are still ringing from that freaking gun I shot.
Yeah,
You're
still
a monk.
disoriented.
Oh. And I'm running all the way up there. I'm just still kind of, my arm's sore from freaking taking my shoulder off.
Yeah, you.
Damn.
Theo, your uses are in many categories in realms of knowledge and enlightenment. Combat might not be your strong suit.
Oh.
Nothing bad happened, at least.
Deo. Deo.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Top of the round.
Say, yeah, that's now top of the round. All right. It's now Malfax. He's going to use another maneuver to use another stim pack.
So
Only
he heals
whispered
5 and
it.
then 4 and then 3, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Lame.
Right? That's my favorite part of this. The Star Wars movies is when people stop in the middle of the fight to stim pack themselves.
Yeah, but it's.
Misa got a stim pack.
He's like, it's a quick pop, while you guys are.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
True.
It makes sense.
I mean, we do it
in an
too.
RPG sense, not in a Star Wars movie sense, right?
Is that a Simback or is that steroids for those abs?
Oh, that's how we got his abs.
All right. So yeah, he is going to attempt to use a force
I mean, Pon's looking pretty hurt here. I'll just say.
I know.
Go first and get out.
You think Pon's gonna get out? What Pon do you know?
Well, someone with primal instincts.
He's gonna just keep going after you, Pawn.
Yeah. So I guess it is,
Method?
right? Using an item is a
Maneuver.
it's just
Maneuver.
a maneuver, not a
No, not an action.
not an action. Okay. Well, it's been nice knowing you guys. Come on, Pon. I narratively it makes sense. You got to take the attack.
Yeah.
I'm just saying this is probably gonna knock me out.
Unless he misses, come on.
I knew what I was getting into when I acted all reckless.
All right. He's not going to aim this time.
Okay.
He already used the maneuver. I will flip a point to upgrade though.
Okay.
Does he have to maneuver to take the stim pack out?
No, it's part of the. All right. So
Uh-oh.
3 successes, but a threat.
3 successes with a threat, so he suffers 1 more strain, and you take 8 damage. So reduced by 3.
5.
5.
You good?
Alright. Pon goes unconscious. I guess I don't know how dying works in this game.
I know, yeah.
So you roll on you take a critical injury once you reach your threshold.
Yeah. So technically, I went past it. Does that make a difference?
Yeah, once you go past your threshold, reach it or go past it, you go unconscious, and you take a critical injury.
Okay. So I'm at 17 wounds out of my 15 threshold, and I take a critical injury. Do I roll on a table? I roll on the critical roll table?
Yeah.
The target increases difficulty die of all presence and willpower checks by 1 until the end of the encounter.
So anything tagged with presence or willpower, if you come back up, you have a fearsome wound.
So that I go unconscious, and then I take that critical injury. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I lay there, the saber clatters from my hand.
And you drop whatever you're holding. And then maneuver. He's going to take a guarded stance and turn towards the rest of you and say, "Who's next?"
Does that cost him 2 strain? Because he stimpacked?
Yes, it does.
Hit him in his brain.
All right, who's next?
Seeing that pawn went down, I think Alrendo will maneuver over to engage, and then he's going to flip a light side to upgrade his ability.
Okay.
And make a lightsaber attack.
All right, you have 1 setback dice because he took a guarded stance.
Yep. 1 setback, 1 ability upgrade.
Average 2 difficulty.
So proficiency, difficulty, and 1 force die.
Which one?
No,
What are you
I
trying?
used the force die to upgrade my ability. Use the force point to upgrade my
No,
ability.
you use the destiny point. It's not a force
That's
point.
what
It's
I
a
meant.
destiny point. Yeah.
Yep.
Got this.
Oh.
Oh.
As you kind of go by. You rush up and after your friend falls and take a wild swing. You'll have to do better than that, boy.
Use your hero point.
It kind of did.
But you can reduce it. You can reduce any strain with the advantage.
Yeah. I don't have a stim pack to inject
I
it
got
into.
it. I got it.
So that's my turn.
Okay. I'll come in. Seeing what happened upon, I will use a maneuver to run from short to engaged to him. Right
So
there.
you moved to medium, didn't you? Said you moved to
Yeah,
medium
to
range?
medium.
So you'd
Medium
have to
to
move
short.
medium to short, then short to engaged.
Short to engage. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'll spend 2 strain.
You could just,
Okay.
I don't feel like you have to take strain just to get me up, right?
Nah, I have a lot of strain.
Using a stim pack is also a maneuver, right? You cannot take more than 2 maneuvers in a turn, no matter what.
Never mind. Okay. How much should I take there? 2, 3. Okay. Going back. Pick up.
Rewind.
Using a maneuver to aim at Malfax. So that would give me a boost die. I would also like to get a light point from the Destiny pool to upgrade proficiency.
I like how this entire, we're like the rest of the sessions, we're like, let's save those, and now we're like, flip it.
So that would, and then I get a setback because he's in a guarded stance.
Flip it.
Yeah, so flip the destiny point first.
But I think his garden stance only works against melee attacks, so I think you're good.
Yeah, no, so you don't get the setback. You don't get a setback dice because he's not taking cover.
Okay.
But what I am going to do is I'm going to flip back that destiny point to upgrade the difficulty to a challenge dice.
Okay, 1 challenge dice.
So upgrade the difficulty once and upgrade your proficiency, your ability once.
Wait, hang on a second. Let me. I got confused there.
So it's.
Oh yeah, I'll do that again.
You click your weapon, right?
Uh-huh.
And then up top, it's going to say upgrade ability,
Oh, I see it. Okay,
and
upgrade
then upgrade
ability.
difficulty. Click each of those once,
Okay, gotcha. And then I get a boost die.
and then you get a boost dice for your aiming. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
We got
All right, that would be. Let's go. A failed with 1 advantage and a triumph.
Okay. You fail. Your blast shot goes wide and actually hits the same spot that Deo hit with his slug rifle earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And rubble falls down and actually forces a big piece of the ceiling falls down right
nice.
between Pawn and Malfax. Yeah, so causing him to take a step back, so he's no longer engaged with Pawn. And Pawn is actually kind of hidden in cover behind this rubble.
Hey, my bad shot paid off.
Nice.
So that's the try. Like there's no way that in the position Malfax is in right now that he can get to Pawn.
Nice. Okay, that is it for my turn.
All right.
Oh, sorry. Can I spend 2 strain to move from medium to short?
Yeah.
Okay. Short. That's it for my turn.
All right, and then we have a EC slot, I believe.
Deo.
All right, Dale will take his stick and hit the guy in front of me.
Remember, you can use your force powers too in combat.
Yeah, saving that for the other dude. 3 successes and 1 advantage.
Okay.
Yes, the stick.
I settled down. My ears stopped ringing. I feel a little bit better.
So that's 8 damage total. He has 6. These mercenaries you can actually see are wearing blast vests, so their soak was a little higher. But you can reduce any strain you would like with an advantage. And remember, you guys, if you guys can make a case to use advantage for something else, you can always pitch it to me.
You got it. And then I'll take guarded stance as my maneuver.
Okay. It is now this guy's turn. With his other hand, his maneuver, he's going to pull out a vibro knife and try to stab you. Yeah.
Ew.
Right. So that's 1 setback dice.
Yes.
And a general
Failed.
Threat.
1 threat. Can't take strain.
Vibro knife.
I'm gonna say the next attack on him has a boost dice.
Okay.
Nice.
Right. On. You are unconscious.
Yeah, so does that entail anything, or is it just like kind of skip over my turn?
It skips over your turn. If you take another injury, you take another critical injury. Any injuries you take while you're unconscious is a critical injury.
Got it. But there's no
So-
like death save or anything like that.
No.
Okay.
Top of the round. Malfax is definitely going to go.
Mm-hmm.
You're a bit of an annoyance, Keldor. And Malfax, you see him reach out his hand and attempt to shove you. So he's going to use move.
You're gonna use the force on me?
Yes, indeed. So this
You
will
don't
be
even believe in your own strength.
athletics
That
versus your
ass.
discipline, I believe. Thank you, Harano, for pointing that out to me earlier. So
Discipline.
what is your
Okay.
discipline?
3 abilities. 3 ability dice.
3 ability dice? Okay, so that'll
Mhm.
be 3 difficulty. He is definitely going to flip a dark side point. Upgrade. 2 rank and force.
Oh boy.
Ooh, 2 light side points.
He's got to go down to 1 dark if he's going to use it. Come on.
Yeah,
Ah!
I have to use both.
Ooh.
So I will suffer. He suffers 4 strain doing this, but
I get shoved.
plus another 2 for threat. I'm gonna say this leaves him open to attack. The next attack on him gets.
A boost die?
Boost die.
Let's take 2 boost die because it's 2 threat.
Ah,
Why not?
Sweet.
One for each threat makes
Wow.
sense.
But
Yeah.
Taras, you are thrown off the staircase down below
Where's below? The
into
fountain?
the water, into the fountain.
Ah!
I need you to make an athletics check for me, please.
That's an
Can
amazing
you
check
swim?
for me. That would be 2 failures and 2 advantages.
Wah, wah, wah.
I have 1 proficiency die for this one.
So, I'll say you do fail. You will take some damage, but with your advantages, you were able to kind of maneuver yourself into the water, not where the stone is in the fountain. So, I'll say you suffer 2 wounds from this.
Okay.
No soak applied.
Okay.
because it's- And then for his maneuver, he's gonna just take a guarded stance again. For his maneuver.
Coward.
We have a PC slot.
All right. I would like to. I'm already engaged. I would like to aim and additionally upgrade my ability using a force point or destiny point, excuse me. So I have 1 setback dice from guarded stance, 1
2
boost,
boost
die,
dice. Or 3 boost
Three
dice.
boost
Three.
dice.
3 boost die,
Yeah, 3 boost dice.
and an upgraded ability.
Yep.
Come on, Hal.
Come on, Hal. Come on.
Triumph.
Ooh, a triumph.
That's 5 successes, 1 threat, and 1 triumph. And for a damage total of 11.
Halrenda.
Do it.
You set out on this journey. Find yourself. Find what it means to have this ability within you. So you're still not sure what that means. You know you found friends. Friends you're willing to protect. Just like your sisters. Against any bullies. Including the one in front of you. And you know how to cut down a bully. How?
1 bite at a time. I mean,
How do you kill?
so I see him in a defensive stance the round before, right? And I swing for him and he blocks it. And then I see Han, the pool of blood continues to grow from him. And I start to get angry. Like, you know, thinking of Pan. And then I calm my mind. And then as he turns and he shoves, I see him blow Trast off the balcony into the ground, not knowing where she went to. I'll kind of close my eyes and let the aura of this ancient temple surround me, and then I'll faint high and go low, and then do a pirouette and cut off his head. Woo!
Nice.
A
Yes!
clean blow. You see Malefac's head in shock, actually. His mouth still moving as his head flies through the air. Tarast, as you were recovering and stand up in the fountain, suddenly, splash! Something splashes in the water next to you. And you look and see the head of Malefax,
Ah!
head of Malefax next to you in the water.
Yes! No! Get me out!
Still 1 more guy to beat, right?
Yep. You have anything else,
1.
Arando?
I'll take 2 strain to move in towards Pawn and kneel down next to him, looking for his stim pack that he has that
Okay.
he hasn't used yet.
I used once at the end of like last session.
All right, we have a PC slot.
Go for it, Deo. You're right next to him.
All right. So I am going to aim. Remember, aim.
Gives you a boost dice, so you should, and you get another
So I get a
boost
boost
dice
die?
from the threat from before. So you should have 2 boost dice for this attack.
All right. And if I flip a light, I get 3 boost die?
No, you upgrade your ability to a proficiency.
Okay. Let's do that.
And just for the hell of it, I'm gonna flip it, and so upgrade a difficulty to a challenge.
So many flips tonight.
Did this guy not also have like a extra boost dice from last round?
Yeah, you get 2 boost dice. That's what. That's
2 boost
why.
die, 1 challenge, and I get to up a proficiency, right?
Damn, so many dice.
You hit?
1 success, 4 advantages.
You can crit.
And he
if you like.
he crits too.
Yeah, let's crit it.
With the
Let's crit.
stick.
All right.
Hit and a crit.
Hit and a crit.
So you actually, because the damage you do is not enough to beat his soak. But what you do is you actually knock the. You can choose either the blaster rifle or the vibro knife. Which do you knock out of his hand?
I will knock the blaster out of his hand.
So, with a quick, deft maneuver, you disarm him of his blaster rifle. To rest down in the water. Splash! Another thing flies next to you, and you see sinking into the water below a blaster rifle.
Oh shit! Nice. I should probably just stay down here.
Anything else, Theo?
No, my aim was my maneuver, so that's it.
All right. And with that, the remaining mercenary, seeing the headless corpse of his employer slump and fall, going to disengage. Spend another maneuver running. With that, we will drop out of combat as he flees from the temple valley altogether.
Woo!
As you have defeated Halifax. What would you guys like to do in the moment?
Help!
I want to put a stim pack on Pon's forehead and just smack that crap.
Easy enough to do.
Right. That's good.
Actually, I'll try to put it in his arm and realize it's a metal arm. Sorry, buddy.
Whoops.
It actually bends the needle a little bit, so it's like the needle's dulled and bent.
Oh
when you
no!
put it in.
He'll never feel it.
Yeah. It is not a clean injection, but yes, you do come back. You do take off 5 wounds.
4, right? Because I already used one stim pack.
4, yeah.
Yeah, but that's enough to bring me back under my threshold.
Come conscious, still with your critical injury.
Immediately reaching for my blade to jump back to my feet to fight.
And I'll kind of press down on his chest and say, "Easy, buddy."
You actually hit your head on the stone that's covering you.
Oh. Where is he? Where is he?
We're done. His head, I think, is down there with Trast. Need help, Trast?
Oh man.
Make sure.
Harassed, if you would like to give me a force jump to get out of there.
I can't do that.
Oh, you don't
I'll
have
try.
that?
No.
Oh, never mind. All
I
right.
try to move
Eventually,
myself, but I'm not the size of a backpack.
you guys have a rope with you that you can lower down, and Taras eventually makes their way back up to the top.
I make sure to bring Malefax's head with me.
Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
Hal, did you defeat him?
We defeated him. You really took him down a lot.
You did.
We together.
But I
Defeated
failed.
him. I saw what you did there at the end. You kind of faked high, and then went low, and then came back around, and I replicated that maneuver. And well, he wasn't ready for me to do it. I guess he was ready for you, and it worked.
And Hal, actually, as you cut off his head, and saw Malefax's head flying, you heard a whisper escape his lips as the last bit of air that was in his throat is forced out. You just hear, "Master."
He called you master for some reason. I'm not sure why.
I think he was calling you master. I'll reach my hand up so you can help me to my feet.
Yeah, help him up.
And
Move over to Hethan. Well, I guess I don't know her as well
Ramon.
as these people know her. I'll let them reacquaint themselves.
Hethan turns to you all. My friends, I was worried that my message would not reach you. I had only moments when Malefax's bounty hunters took me. I've never been happier to see you all in my life. She slowly struggles to her feet, clearly damaged by her ordeals, but still smiling. I'm so glad that this has brought you all together. I think this could be a grand opportunity for you. To learn from each other, and from this temple. I believe it has secrets yet to uncover. At that, the gatekeeper flickers next to Romund. You are quite right. You have all earned the right to use this temple and learn my secrets. My holocron. But I would ask you, once again, to help me cleanse the remnants of Malefax's influence here within the temple. perform the ritual once more. You help me.
Sure. Help us, Hethan. Oh, I don't know her. Waiting to be introduced.
So, you guys gather around to perform the ritual once more.
And actually willingly joins in this time because he's beginning to believe.
Diva.
Hethan just gives you a knowing smile. Dale,
Does
will you
that
be
a lot.
taking point with this?
You guys want me to take point like I did last time, or does anybody else would like to try
No,
this?
this is your thing.
This is your forte.
I will take point.
I like to imagine Hethan is just like Jim from The Office, just looking at the camera going,
All right, so give me a force check.
as you're getting ready for the ritual and stuff, one thing I'll do, Deo, is I will make sure to like take the giant blade off of Malefac's body and like bring it over to you and kind of like feel the weight and balance and say it's not quite a lightsaber, but it feels like a step up from a stick.
I take it from Pawn. Thank you.
You feel anger and hatred.
Roll initiative.
Uh,
Hethan looks over and says, "That is a weapon of the Sith. You can use it if you wish, but it carries its own risks."
yeah, I put it down and Pawn. This is it's got the dark side force. It's no. I will wait to find a lightsaber.
Can't feel the power in this thing. You're gonna
Maybe.
turn your back on that power.
Yes. The wrong power.
Maybe we'll just keep it.
Aren't you feeling that now? Haven't you noticed? Haven't you been seeing what has been happening around you?
Sure.
Okay, well,
Malefax
remember, stay on
was way stronger with his powers than we were with ours.
the light side. Do not go to the dark side.
We'll just keep this around, and maybe one day we can find a way to cleanse it.
Maybe. I want no part of it though.
So, you could give me a discipline check, Dale, with a force dice, with, I believe, a boost dice from your...
Okay,
Or
so
understanding the ritual.
a boost die and one force die. Difficulty 2.
Yes.
That is a fail. 3 advantages and 2 lights.
Okay, you feel... The important part was getting the force points, because there are no immediate threats around you.
Okay.
Check. Eventually you will succeed. It takes you a little bit longer than you would like. But eventually you feel yourself connecting to the force. Feel calmness enter you, and you push out the anger and the hate. Feel permeating the temple. And as you reach deeper and deeper into yourself and further into the temple, you feel yourself connected with your friends, and you push more and more against this dark side influence. Feel it resisting you for a moment, and you push harder, and just before you feel yourself about to break, you get a vision flashing in your mind. 2 eyes in darkness with bright golden red and red pupil iris looking out at you in anger. Hear a voice. "I can feel you." And suddenly it's gone as you push the dark side influence center of this temple. And the gatekeeper nods to you all. "Thank you. Now, your journey to learn the Force just begun." With that, we're going to end tonight's session.
We've only just begun.